Hi, my name is John Backer, and I'm a real estate professional which uses Royaltie Gems as a part of my marketing plan for my business and for my clients. Recently, I posted and shared a testimonial about my experience with the gems that was picked up by Royaltie and shared on their Facebook site. And I've had a number of people reach out to me wanting to know what my secret is in using the gems. There's really no secrets, but I thought by recording this short video I could help folks understand what's been working for me. Um, you might choose to go a different route, but yeah, this is what's working for me. Quick agenda. We're going to look at how gems can be used for realtors. We're going to look at setting proper expectations, acknowledging that the gems in and of themselves are not a magic bullet. How we measure our success in using the gems, some of the tools that I have in my tool bag, and talk about the opportunity. First off, how gems can be used. For listings, some people use the gems in their listings. I personally decided not to go that route, and here's why. Your gems at your listings, if people are just driving by and drive 100 yards past your gem, the notifications will drop off. Plus, if they're driving by, they should be watching the road instead of watching their phone. And I just felt, in using the gems that I use, that there was more value in using them to promote my brand overall, which we'll talk more about in a minute. The other things that I do to help me in my listings is I share with my customers how I'm different, and we'll talk more about that a little bit later. You can also use your gems to find buyers. Finding buyers in a crowd, when you're broadcasting 24/7, 365, wherever your gems are, you could be attempting to reach buyers. I personally prefer the listing side of things, but you could absolutely put out messages that help you reach buyers. Maybe buy a home for less than rent, for example. In the listing message above, I've been using how much is your home worth. And then we talked a moment ago about branding. Carry your gems with you to build your brand. And what's been working so well with me, for me rather, is driving traffic to my Facebook page. But you can also drive your traffic to a secure website or a secure digital business card. So setting the proper expectations. Using a gem will not change your business overnight. One of the things I've learned through the years is that fortune is in the follow-up. What that means is, if somebody sees your gem, although they might never have heard of you as an agent, the chances are that they won't beat your doors down and buy a house from you on the spot just by seeing you advertised on the gem. What you have to do is give them a reason to click on your link, and then give them a reason to connect, to potentially like your Facebook page, subscribe to a mailing list, those sort of things. And over a period of touches with that potential customer, you're going to build your chances of turning it into a sale or a listing or both. And then when we're talking about measuring results, some of us have probably placed newspaper ads to promote our listings. If you measure your results by how many times a newspaper ad sells your home or sells your listing by itself, I don't think I've ever sold a house just from a newspaper ad itself. When you send out postcards, you're expecting less than a 1% return on those postcards. So the vast majority of people you reach via postcards will not be your customers or clients. And when you post on Facebook, not everybody's going to see that message. And even if you go the paid Facebook advertising route, you're going to spend potentially a significant amount of money, and again, you're probably not going to get sales from that, although you're certainly going to build your brand and get your name out there. Now let's look at the documented results from my gems. In this, because I'm using a fan page, a business page on Facebook, I gain insights from that and get notifications. And as you can see from this screen, this one day, and the 25 minutes ago doesn't matter because it's just the days that I took these snapshots. 405 views, 167, 56, 46, 37, 30, 15, 56, 31, and a new like with 161 new views. And then up here at the top, from the month of August, 2,199 in reach, an increase of nearly 2,000% just from using the gems. My Facebook page did not get nearly this type of traffic before I started using the gems, so I'm definitely reaching people that I wasn't reaching before. My second gem is connected to my Connect Neighbors website, and I have a Facebook page to match. And if we look here, 317 views, 253 views, 132, 161, 120 views, 129, 422, 327, 484, 565, and got a new rating on this day. So as you can see, I didn't get anywhere near this type of reach prior to using the gems. These gems absolutely work to reach people you wouldn't have reached any other way. Finally, if you were thinking that perhaps, oh, he's just getting views because his Facebook pages are out there and people are just happening to find them, my third gem I recently changed this month, October 2017, to point to a brand new Facebook page. At the recording, I had 3 likes on the page, so the only way for people to really find it is through the gems. And what we have here is 112 new views on this day, 147 new views on this day, and for October, 645 views. This is for a brand spanking new Facebook page that the only way anybody would realistically find it is through the use of the gems. Again, the gems absolutely work. One of my affiliates is a charter school, tuition-free charter school in the Tucson area that serves autistic children. They were not getting a lot of Facebook activity on their page either. I told them about the gems. They jumped on board. I helped them set those gems up, and just an example of some of the activity here: 72 new views, 1 like with 39 new views, 244 new views, and 209 new views. Again, the gems absolutely reach people, get your business in front of more eyeballs, and that's what it's all about. Some of the tools in my tool bag. Like I said, gems in and of themselves isn't the magic bullet, but it's one important tool in your marketing plan. Some of the things that I use, and yours might be different, I use Get Response. I've used Constant Contact, Aweber, and MailChimp in the past. You find the one that works for you. I build websites and host them at oneone.com. Another popular one is GoDaddy. I subscribe to Keeping Current Matters, which provides me with blog content that I don't need to create. It saves me a ton of time. Of course, I use Facebook, and on my Facebook page, through one of the services of this next option, Listing Booster, I automatically add all my listings to a tab on my Facebook page called Featured Listings. Listing Booster I get for nearly free from my mortgage person. There's a small annual fee that I pay, and it provides a bucket of services, including advertising my listings on TV. So if you're interested in Listing Booster, you might want to talk to your mortgage professional to see if you can get hooked up on that. You can get it directly, but I think it costs more. And then finally, proximitypromotion.com. That's my royalty site that helps me reach customers like you've seen for very inexpensive rates, and in effect free, that we'll talk more about in a moment. And there's probably some more tools I'm not thinking of, but you need a bucket of tools that works for you to help give you a value proposition to your customers. This right here is my 28-point marketing plan. So, when I said earlier, how are you different? When I was selling a house of mine in Tennessee in 2007, I interviewed 3 realtors. I asked them each one question and chose the realtor based on their response. The first realtor I asked the question to, and the question incidentally was, why should I hire you over all the thousands of agents out there? How are you different? How are you unique? The first realtor said she had no idea. I told her, if you don't have any idea, I certainly don't. The second realtor had an answer, a better answer, but still not the strongest answer. The third realtor came up with the strongest answer, and I'm happy to say sold my house for nearly full list price in about a month. So this is something that I've striven to do through my real estate career, is to list what I do that's different, and the big part of that is a marketing plan. Up here we have the 4 things every realtor does. Put your home in the MLS system, put a for sale sign in the yard, syndicate information to all the major real estate sites like Trulia, Zillow, and Realtor.com, and install a lockbox to make your home easier to show. I say this is what every realtor does. Now let's go into all the added things that I do for you. And I've had clients say, well, you're the only realtor to ever bring a plan to a listing appointment, and this has served me very well. You need potentially to develop your own of tools and things that you do which make you stand out in your market. So the opportunity. I've always believed that I will only use a service or a product if there's not an opportunity involved. This is a service that I absolutely believe in. When I first got started not that long ago, my idea was to use it for my real estate business because I saw the value and the number of people that the service could reach. After I got started with it, became an affiliate for free, of course, when I signed up, and started sharing it with other people. And almost immediately, my service for my 3 gems every month became free because I brought in $100 in revenue monthly for Royaltie, and in exchange, they give me my service for free. Just recently, I sold enough of the service to get a small residual monthly income, and that's only going to grow in the future. All you have to do to turn this into something that can generate more revenue for you is to help others succeed. In doing that, you get your gems for free, and while you're doing that, you need to teach your affiliates to do what works to help them promote their business, and teach them to teach their affiliates the same. And it's all about helping people, helping others to succeed. And in closing, I got a few images here. One is at a ball game. Just imagine the number of people that are within 100 yards of this location. Thousands and thousands of people. Without the gems, there's no way that you would reach these people. Sure, you could hang a banner out in the outfield, but you're probably going to reach more people with the gems. Here's what the gems look like. And then over here is in a salon. See, this isn't just for realtors. It works for any business. If you notice closely, every person in this photo is looking at their phone. Well, they could be looking at your business. And so if you like what you've seen here, contact the person who shared this video with you about getting started. If you have any additional questions, the person who shared this video with you will help you to get the answers to those questions. So let's get going. Let's help people succeed. Let's help you succeed and get your business in front of the most eyeballs possible. Thank you and have a good day.